Can someone logically please tell me why the internet is so mad at Jay-Z over this whole entire Super Bowl situation? For those who don't know, Kendrick Lamar was chosen to headline the Super Bowl in 2025 in New Orleans, Louisiana. A whole bunch of people got upset because when you think of Louisiana, let's be honest, the first artist you think about is Lil Wayne, probably Master P, Hot Boys, No Limit, those type of factions and artists, right? None of them was chosen. Jay-Z plays a role in choosing, I guess, the act for the Super Bowl, and they felt like he snubbed Lil Wayne. Now, I want to jump into some of the tweets that was put up by supporters of Lil Wayne. First, we had Birdman, very, very crazy. SMFH, these Negroes are PUSSI, right? YMCMB, I'm going to make these Negroes respect us on Gladys. Hating Sugar Honey Iced Tea for real. Let's look at what Nicki Minaj had to say. Denying a young black man what he rightfully put into this game for no other reason but your ego. Your hatred for Birdman, Drake, and Nicki got you punishing Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, the GOAT? Nola, what's good? Eminem stood firm on having 50 Cent come out. A white man. Sad. House Negro Tings. We don't need to read the whole thing. We get the picture. They upset, right? For one, how did Jay-Z hate on Lil Wayne? Wasn't it Jay-Z and not Birdman, not Nicki Minaj, not Drake that got Lil Wayne out of his tax issues, which could have landed him in jail? I wouldn't consider someone a hater if they done that for me, right? And I get it. I get why people is upset. I get why Cameron and Mace is upset. There was some problems at Rockefeller when Cameron was over there, right? Of who was the boss. Jay-Z's the boss of Rockefeller. Jay-Z called the shots. He shut some stuff down over there for you, right? I get that, right? Mace, I get why you're upset. You never recovered from Imaginary Player, right? You never recovered from the lines, check your own videos. You always be number two. Talking real greasy on them R&B records. Well, I'm platinum a million times. Check the credits. I get why people is upset, but to call Jay-Z a hater is out of line, right? And let's dive a little bit more deeper into this. And that's why I decided to do this video, because y'all know I don't really cover things like this. But you see how easy it was for people to jump out the window and critique Jay-Z, especially these black artists. Why are they so mad at Jay-Z? Is it because it's much easier to criticize a black man than anyone else on earth? Why y'all wasn't critiquing none of this stuff before? And I want to show you guys the past Super Bowl performers. And let me back this up a little bit. Let me put this on the screen for you guys. Let's start at the 2000s, right? 2001, Nelly came out, was the special guest under Aerosmith and NSYNC, right? This was in Tampa Bay. Why no Florida artist was upset back then, right? Why nobody was upset back then? Let's continue down the list. We had Diddy, Nelly in 2004. And where was this at? In Houston. Why nobody from Houston was mad then when you had a St. Louis artist and a New York artist perform for the Super Bowl, right? Let me continue going down when it comes to hip hop. Let me see, we got here. I think we had 2017. I think the next one, we had Travis Scott, Big Boy. This was in Georgia. This made sense, right? I get it. That made sense. Bad Bunny. That's not hip hop. LA, 2022. Dre, Snoop, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, Kendrick Lamar. 50 Cent got on that. This was what Nicki Minaj had referenced. And then, coming up to 2025, we have Kendrick Lamar performing, but why nobody was getting upset before, right? Let's put things into perspective. I just went through a list of people. There was only a handful of hip hop acts. The whole entire Super Bowl, since the Super Bowl been Super Bowling, right? If you want to call it that. It's a win for hip hop. Kendrick Lamar had an amazing year. An amazing year, right? I get it. I want to see Lil Wayne perform too. Should Lil Wayne headline the Super Bowl? Possibly. You can't go wrong with either one. Only thing I'm telling you is that hip hop won. They could have picked a rock band, they could have picked country singers, they could have picked whatever they wanted to pick. They chose an hip hop act. And one thing we could say about Kendrick Lamar is that he put a lot into his videos. He put a lot into his performances. He captivates us, right? I would say that his performances are better than Lil Wayne's, but I like Lil Wayne better musically as an artist. I just think Lil Wayne is much more doper. But for people to be mad at Jay-Z, people to call Jay-Z a hater, I mean, that's out of line. None of those people who's calling Jay-Z names was at Lil Wayne's side when Lil Wayne was in tax trouble. Nobody. Not one person, right? And we don't know Jay-Z's exact involvement in picking people. We don't know what he had to go through to get Kendrick Lamar on board. Could Jay-Z be hating? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't think that he's hating on Lil Wayne. Maybe he doesn't like Drake, and maybe he want to bury Drake for good by giving Kendrick Lamar that stage. Drake is with Cash Money and Wayne and him. Maybe it's collateral damage with Lil Wayne, but Jay-Z is definitely not a hater. It's a win for hip hop. And like I said, it's much easier for people to condemn Jay-Z because he's black. It's easier. We seen that with Obama. We see it with black mayors throughout the country, black politicians throughout the country. We see it, right? So that's what we're actually seeing. They don't see it as being a win for hip hop. And we don't know what Kendrick Lamar and Lil Wayne relationship is. We don't know what Kendrick Lamar got in store. Maybe he's going to bring out Lil Wayne and split the time with Lil Wayne. We don't know. Right? We don't know. We jump into conclusions, but it's easy to jump to conclusions when it's the black man being criticized. Jay-Z is not a hater. None of that. We can forget about that. He helped Lil Wayne when Lil Wayne was down. And that's that. I want you guys to let me know what you think in the comments. If you like what you hear, share and subscribe. Donate to the Cash App if you want to. $ Progressive Action 100. Is Jay-Z a hater? Why they mad at Jay-Z? Let me know in the comments. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.